Welcome to the right side of the tracks.
Your wardrobe is creative.
I wish they'd get a younger preacher to come and give sermons.
You just want...
Oh, thank God! You're the Westerners, aren't my husband? My Hardy was in Aspen when Vic Buchanan raided the town.
No need to beg, Mrs. Knox. We have business of our...
I didn't see you there, Lucia. We have money, Rangers. Even though we don't live fancy, he's a little on the portly side. Always well-dressed. But he likes playing cowboy out on the ranch. Yes, but we're homebodies, and neither of us is very political. I know you will. Thank you, Rangers.
Ah, you're the Rangers.
Uncle Gideon!
I did, Sabrina. And I'm so...
I know. And I am grateful. But I have a...
Is that so, Rangers? She was always an Now, I expect you're here about my call. There is a situation in Colorado Springs that Colorado Springs isn't as prosperous as it pretends. I've asked the Patriarch to chase off these smugglers, but he says it seems he'd rather just have Sheriff Daisy keep putting refugees in the pillories, rather than stopping the tide at its source. You're right, Rangers. I am suggesting you to treat the symptom rather than the cause. But that is because the symptom is about to... it is very difficult to change the Patriarch's mind. And if it can't, thus, we must address things that are possible. Like discouraging smugglers from... Don't put words in my mouth, Rangers, but let's save any talk of politics until after this refugee crisis is dealt with. Are you willing to help me or not? The plains, mostly. After the Patriarch defeated the Eastern Gang, not at all. You will be well rewarded, and not just in money. I do a lot of business with the local Arapaho garage, and I can get them to provide you with the mechanics to service your vehicle. They always have the best, and I'll pay for everything. I understand completely. Your first student, according to my sources, when you find them, if you go, well, I hope in the end you goodbye, and good luck.
The first deluge was water. The second deluge was fire.
Down in front!
Is your soul prepared for the deluge to come?
I can't believe I'm stuck with this assignment.
I used to play on these streets. Now there's blood on them.
Hello, and welcome to the wondrous, fabulous, most fantabulous home of the Ward family. What is your business at the Ward estate? Your presence has not been processed. Please return at a later date and prepare it. Thank you. Baine shall go on.
Oh, look. Tourists.
Oh, Melissa.
Even with this beastly weather,
I can smell.
They've added more guards, looks like.
Someday I'm gonna live like this. Someday.
Descend the narrow stairs and find the door to the bunker slightly ajar. I listen at the door. Make a perception roll. It's awful dark out here. Maybe we should go inside.
This was your idea. He said it would be cool to play a
Hey,
game in the
boss.
park.
I got a 15!
Poor Lucia.
Do I hear anything? You hear a faint scraping sound inside. Like the sound of a skeletal foot dragging across stone. It's coming closer. Did you hear that?
It's just the wind.
Ah! A pale dog! There's a pale dog watching us!
What? Where? I don't see.
It's coming after us! Run!
It feels so empty now. Even when Pa and Ma were only person who knew the combination to that safe was my mom. If you think you can guess it, Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now. Damn Dorseys weren't content to rip. Couldn't even leave my memories of this place alone. My house was the first place the Dorseys went. Probably walked right in through the front door. Stole. No point looking back there. It's smashed up even worse. And the Dorseys took everything. Mama used to love sitting in here. She'd be ashamed at the mess it's in now. Daddy really didn't want any Dorseys to muck around with his cooking supplies.
So they killed the Westlands, the Schulers, the Jacksons.
Vegas closed until further notice. City dubbed totally lame by local youth.
Maybe I'll join the marshals. They do like roughing people up.
You get drummed out in a second, you crack pie.
You ever notice that the
I was talking to Dave and Joe the other day, and he said people up some old stadium.
Yeah, for the words of the Reyes to buy up and turn it away.
Oh.
So you gonna give us some boars or what?
Yeah.
Raid on Little Vegas nightclub. Blood on the dance floor.
Would you rather freeze to death?
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Come on, answer the question.
All right. Burn. You're gone faster, and free cremation so you're...
Hey, who's in charge in here?
You're the CO around here? Quality setup this time. Better than back in AZ. Guess Daddy Buchanan's buying you all the good gear. Gary Wolf, freelance security consultant and synth hunter. I helped the Rangers during their whole Cochise debacle. They might have come out strong if they'd listened to me. Too bad. After the Rangers nuked Cochise, and themselves, I figured somebody competent had to chase down its mechanical brood. So I recruited folks who'd lost family to synths, and I formed a posse. Decommissioned a dozen of the plastic punks in AZ, then heard a feud headed east and followed them here. Now I'm getting flack from that tin star twat Daisy for exchanging fire with the synth we tracked to Colorado Springs. That's where you come in. Interferent bitch told the marshals to shoot us on sight if we stepped inside the city limits again, so we can't go after this October 11 synth. Was hoping you might be interested in taking care of it for us. Cash bounty for its head. Jesus, you're not one of those, are you? Fucking simps are always talking about how synths are sentient. They have feelings. Bullshit. That's how they trick you. Synths are just top-grade robots. What makes them dangerous is that every one of them has a little piece of Cochise in their electric brain, like a virus. And if you leave them alone for too long, that virus spreads. And pretty soon we have the goddamn robot apocalypse all over again. Not on my watch. We cap them as soon as we see them. Don't give them a chance to talk. Are you kidding me? Cochise is the Rangers' greatest enemy. A supercomputer that almost exterminated them twice, and which built an army of synths to kill every last human on Earth. Rangers aren't training their recruits at all these days, are they? Yeah, no idea why. Synths are weird that way. It and another synth called Tourmaline K'd some civs on their way here, just for kicks. So watch yourselves. 11 is a stone killer. Gotta be neutralized before it kills again. And killing it will help us find its comrades. All synths got a radio in their heads. Lets them communicate long distance and triangulate on each other. Once I crack 11's head open, I'll hack it for their locations. You want to go after the others too? I'll make it worth your time. We cornered 11 downtown and tried to take it out quietly. But there was a snafu and we had to open fire. Shot up the street, wounded some civs. Silly bitch wouldn't listen when I warned her about the synth. Acted like we were the problem and sent us packing. Fuck her.
Hey now, that's my ex-boss you're talking about, Hoss.
Lucky you quit then. She's a frag candidate for sure. So you're a bunch of order-taking ass-kissers.
Good to know. Pack up. These pussies are too whipped. You Rangers are a real disappointment. Just like your pals in AZ.
You're a barrel of monkeys, huh?
Baron Brygo arrested,
Come on,
charged
answer
with
the
treason.
question. All right. Burn. Gone faster and free cremation so your family stays a bit closer.
I'm sure they could use my help. I even got my own blackjack.
You ever know?
Nope. That's kind of creepy.
Yeah. Always watching when I'm...
Ah, hello there. The name's Theodoric Curie. Theo for friends. I am the humble son of scientists. My mother and father were on a mission to pursue the possibility of cold fusion. Imagine nuclear reactions at room temperatures making it safe for everyone. Sadly, they are gone, and my efforts to follow their work has been stymied by immediate dangers. Perhaps one day, it's simply your standard concrete barrier with Tesla-styled electrical deterrence. Not an absolute marvel of what could be done. If we had oil to power the generators, you'd see the glorious effect of thousands of volts of electricity arcing across it. Believe me, I understand. Back to the wall.
Oh, you want to talk to Mama. She's the one in charge.
You got business with Mama Carter? Ha! No, you don't. Come back when you do. Until then, scram.
Rangers. Well, now you're gonna come find me. They've got a whole family trapped in their homestead. About 3 generations worth. And if you don't want them to be the next to die in the deluge of blood, you better come up north and take their place. Real funny, Rangers. Real fucking funny. I caught one before they all got in the door. Well, how do you like their jokes? The rest of them go when I get bored, Rangers. So you better hurry, 'cause I was born restless.
Come in, November 1. Receiving an urgent distress call.
This is Arapahoe 44. We're pinned down on 25 south of Colorado Springs. 2 escorts killed.
44! Are you there, 44? Lost contact. You heard them, November. And listen, this isn't just any convoy. A44 is hauling new power armor for the Marshals. Your call, but would advise against taking your time, November. That cargo is absolutely essential to Colorado Springs, and the Patriarch will expect us to recover it. Over and out.
We just want to talk. Huh? Oh, shit! The Rangers! They got the jump on us! Let's get them. Easy now, cousins. Before we get to the killing, I'm gonna give these Heartlanders the chance to apologize for killing my brother Jarrett. Go on, Rangers. Tell us how sorry you are. You call that an apology? You think 100 apologies like that would make up for killing my baby brother? Listen up, you cat-loving simp. My name is Erastus Dorsey of the Dorsey clan, and we were sent by God to find you, hunt you, and wipe you from the face of the earth. But now, you've gone and killed my brother, so I'm adding my own wrath to the wrath of God. This ain't just the deluge of blood anymore. It's vengeance. I'm gonna peel off an inch of your skin for every tear I shed over the death of that poor, sweet angel boy. And Rangers, I shed 1,000. You taunting me again with Jarrett's death? God says it's time for the skinning knife. Don't listen to them! We outnumber them 2 to 1!
Oh, that may be true, Erastus, but so did Jarrett and his boys, right?
Yeah, a lot of us could die.
Who cares? Jarrett's gotta be avenged!
Sorry, Erastus, but you're gonna. We want to get home alive.
Cowards! Traitors! Apostates! This is mutiny! You don't deserve to be washed in the deluge! You leave my mama out of this, you assholes! You don't even know my mama!
Come on, Erastus, stand down. Let's get out of here.
You ain't seen the last of me, you butchers!
Welcome.
Did the count to 10 before we, huh? Let's get it. Go on, Rangers. Tell us how. Listen, but now I'm gonna peel off an inch of you taunting me. God says it's time for the skinning knife. And this is for Jarrett. Brace yourselves.
Well, that's it.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Thanks for the help, strangers. We ain't seen a scrap like that in, what, 10 years?
I reckon. But where's our manners? My name's Avie Hoon. You strangers saved our whole family from those bushwhackers. Except for poor old Davy.
Desert Rangers? Well, that's a new one on me. But we're always the last to get news.
Tell you what, we ain't got much money, but we got more bullets stashed than we'll ever need. Back when we were young, we were always saving for the...
That ain't near enough for saving our lives. But maybe it'll questions? Okay, let's hear them. Sure.
That gun was handmade by our son, Alistair. Back when he joined, didn't save him, though. Some yahoo shot him down while he was trying to break up a fight.
Alistair Hoon. I remember him. Nice fella.
Been a few years now. Still proud of him, even though he's gone. Never even heard of him. We get some strange folk up here, and other things.
They're one of the original 100 families, Mr. Hoon, from down in Colorado Springs. We thought they'd been wiped out, but they've been hiding all these years.
Huh. I thought the 100 families was high class. Them folks was not high class. Mostly by hunting game and growing...
They have broccoli down in the city. And parsnips, too. What we wouldn't give for a decent parsnip.
A good man. He's kept Colorado alive.
We're old enough to remember the bad times before the Patriarch. Raiders, thieves, and wild men. If you're ever up this way, you're always welcome around here.
You guys whooped those Darcys, yeah! I was covering the back door the whole time. I would have saved you guys if they tried to sneak up behind you.
I miss my brother Alistair. When's he coming home?
I asked my mother if she'd let me have Dee Dee's corpse. She said no.
See you soon. Oh, and we were very respectful of the caravan guards. You fucks were too lazy to come rescue. We built a shrine in their honor.
My pleasure to bid you welcome to the bazaar.
Executing order.
Incoming!
Awaiting orders. Executing order.
Much obliged.
Monster Army Jam. This one is for all the lonely hearts out there. At least it's still in your chest. For now.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight.
Please, I assure you, your bizarre shopping experience is completely safe.
You may have folks fooled, Amanda, but not me. I know something is fishy here, and I'm leaving.
Shame. Ah, over here, friends. Welcome. Salutations and assorted felicitations. Welcome to the Bazaar, the mark you can purchase an entrance pass at the door from our esteemed hosts, the Monster Army. Or, if you lack... Oh, a misunderstanding, I assure you. There have been some troubles in the bazaar. Up the ramp, you'll find the door to the Bazaar, covered by a vehicle. My name is Ananda Rabindranath, Manorite missionary, merchant, and your humble... It is simple. To get inside, any bazaar merchant. Of course, they are usually found inside the bazaar, not out here. In the encampment behind me. Would that I could. But we are limited in how often we could... In theory, yes. But those of us who have a pass tend to safeguard it with our lives. So it is highly unlikely you would get to use another person's pass. I have heard of people giving their entrance passes to family members. Perhaps you have a rich uncle. Occasionally people disappear in the nearby ruins, and strangers acquire their pass. I'm sure I don't need to say this. I can only hope I will have the answers you seek. It is common wisdom to keep one's mouth shut when one lacks courteous things to say. If I were a less discreet person, I'd suggest that you drive out to the old parking garage down the road to the north. Who knows? You may... I thank you. I endeavored to provide the teachings of Mr. Manners to those inside the bazaar. Alas, they seem to prefer that I spread the good word out here instead. A folly, I think. But who am I to question our gracious hosts? You do seem like people of refined taste, without a doubt. But a man of class does not... Friends, go inside. Speak to Mr. Jacob Martin, or as others call him, Flab. When the bazaar is safe again, my conscience will be clear, and I will be most pleased to join you. Then I will endeavor to supply more answers. True cosmopolites, I see. Indeed, a Manorite is one of the rare few fortunate enough to operate under the auspice of Mr. Manners, proponent of good behavior in these ugly times. Most of us reside in Angel Oracle, but I chose to travel and spread the word. We Manorites believe that poise is only second to godliness. May it help you as much as it did me, and find your path to a of course. They are led by Mr. Jacob Martin, colloquially known. Find me in the camp if you have need of me again.
If civilization collapses, all of Colorado Springs will look like this.
The Book of nauseatingly correct manners. Chapter 1, on the proper use of etiquette. It is a common misconception that etiquette exists as a means of affirming one's social status at the expense of the uninitiated.
Aha! I see you have come... Oh! I see! What a great joke! Flab is a cabron who wouldn't reckon wisely. To begin, you must think of your favorite color. Concentrate. I see. Of course! The great Gurn is never wrong. An image of your... the most noble of sentiments. The image begins to grow clearer. Now... Yes, fascinating. Your noble intent will drive you into great danger, but also great opportunity. Right now I can clearly see you, standing before a... That is all I can see. Your path is hard, mamons. The fates have spoken to me. Flab is the leader. Beware the red balloon!
Hi. Hey there. Hi. Yeah, I'm Paris. Trying to get into the bazaar to sell my dyes. Same as you, I imagine. The getting into the bazaar part, not the dyes. Unless you do dyes, which is totally cool by me if you do. Hi. Refugees? Don't know. Try Ananda. He's this really well-dressed guy. I'm trying to become a licensed merchant in the bazaar. The monster army says I gotta make a dye the exact color of blood, which is hard. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know anything about dyes, huh? Decoration, I suppose? Or, them? They're hoping someone would sell them. Flab's, the lead so long. It's hard, huh? I hear there used to be books that'd tell you the exact mix you needed. But I'm pretty sure they're not around the bazaar.
Howdy, strangers. Name's Six-Fingered Larry. Him? You don't want him. There. Oh, hey, Polly. You hear that?
Larry, my buddy, my pal.
Go!
That's how it fucking sounds to me, Larry. Sounds like some fucking bullshit. Polly wants you to gag on weak old shit leaking from a dead guy's. Listen, shit for brains. Someone has to stick around to make Larry's life.
All right. He's yours if you pay the price. This sounds about fair. Don't... Yes!
Yes! Finally free at last! Larry! Larry, yes, shit, like! At last I can tell you with complete sincerity! Fuck you!
dead to rights.
Guess it's my time.